All right, GM everyone, welcome into the space. Appreciate you all being here. We are live on YouTube, Kick, and Abstract, and X. Pretty much live everywhere. So make sure you go subscribe, go follow, go do all the do's. But either way, we appreciate you being here. I have a lot of tweets pinned up at the top. Please make sure you go check those out as well. Go visit the rcweb3.xyz site, and you will be able to follow the links to the Discord and all of the other channels that we have going on. But either way, we do appreciate everyone being here. I think Kyle's under a machine. Kenny, GM, sir, how we doing? I'm glad you are here and locked in.
I'm locked in, bro. Yeah, we're here. We're here. I'm doing good, man.
You never text me or said anything. So what'd you do? Go to the doctor early?
No. I rescheduled. I have 12:30 instead.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that works out good. You can go straight from there to the gym and fucking let her rip tater chip.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Well, we'll make sure to button it up pretty close at the top of the hour. That way you can get on to doing your thing. Man, I have a little fucking itch in my throat. And I was going to say another word. I was going to say something else, but then Kyle would have easily came up on stage quickly and done that one. But yeah, man. Man, I mean, are we close to being back? Because like the timeline energy is wild. Like people are getting excited about shit, and it's not just Robinhood. Like people are genuinely excited about a lot of different things on my timeline.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, we're inching closer to 67,000 on Bitcoin, right? Up 3.71%. You got ETH at 1927, Solana back at $78. Majors are moving right now, and it looks good. Bitcoin looks like it's finally, 64,000 was the first level of resistance. It's holding well over that. It's above resistance, and currently looking at this, we're at a 30-day high today. So it feels like, the bottom is in, it feels like we bottomed out, earlier at the end of June at 58,000. We're at 66 now. So over the past month, it's done pretty well. So yeah, I mean, it feels promising. And it just seems like there's a lot more on-chain activity happening over the past couple of weeks than previously all year long. So yeah, feels good.
Yeah. What chain do you think right now is most bullish? And then what chain is most bearish, would you say?
I'd say bearish is probably base.
Okay.
Bullish, I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of competition right now. Obviously, Solana is a top chain. Ethereum, just because, so much runs on EVM, is great. It's kind of hard to say. I think, we'll see. Last year's cycle, it was Solana. Solana made the run from $8 up to $250. That was the big winner of the previous cycle. Which chain will capture, the majority of attention in this bull run? I don't really know. It's kind of hard to say as of right now, because you got to think about what's the meta going to be in this next bull run. Last year's bull run, it was meme coins, or last cycle, meme coins kind of took away the alt season that everybody expected after Bitcoin started to rip. We thought we were going to have altcoin season. A lot of alts underperformed because meme coins captured a lot of that volume that normally rotates into alts. It was going to meme coins. So got to identify what's going to be the next meta. Is it going to be meme coins again, or is there going to be something new coming out? And then whichever chain can capture the attention of this new meta is probably going to be the winner.
Yeah. Seems like it's Robinhood right now, bro. Robinhood is fucking Robinhood is doing the do, which is pretty exciting. Oh shit. Can you hear me? Oh my God. Can you hear me, bro?
About, their statistics, 550 million volume over the past 24 hours. And we talked about this last week, the week before. It's really about the funnel, right? They've got an existing user base of nearly 28 million people that have, frictionless, seamless onboarding ability into on-chain through the Robinhood chain, right? So like, if you're a TradFi guy sitting on Robinhood, you got $100,000 in your account, you see this opportunity to, check out Robinhood chain through the app. You go over there, you see some coins popping off, you see RWAs, tokenized stocks. You might want to dabble in that, and there's no need to set up a wallet or anything. It's frictionless, so it's like they have this funnel created from their TradFi platform into crypto. So I just think it's an easy way to capture retail, and onboard them into crypto through Robinhood. So yeah, I think they have a big advantage. It's setting up nicely after 3 weeks.
Yeah, it is. Where did he fucking came up as a co-host? I'm surprised he didn't start rambling on about shit. Yeah. Well, let's get into it real quick. Do you want to run through just like how we're shaping up this week? Bitcoin, all the majors, and what everything's looking like.
Yeah, I mean, again, Bitcoin, running back up to getting close to 67,000 is pretty bullish. Like I said, it's past key resistance levels, which was at 64,000. It's above resistance right now, which was at 64.7. So $2,000 over resistance. So it looks like, it's making the the recovery from the lows, like looking at the chart, it looks like this is a reversal that we're currently experiencing. Now, to be determined, because we still have, some important stuff coming up. Obviously, midterms in November. We'll see how that goes. That could, either spook the market or, pump the market, depending on how things turn out. Obviously, the ongoing situation in Iran with the Strait of Hormuz, is it open? Is it not open? Are they going back to war? There's a lot of, variables that could affect how the market goes over the next couple months. But as the way it looks right now, it looks like we're in a full recovery. So, it's again, to be determined how things play out. I think you got to take it from a day-to-day perspective. But as of right now, it looks like things are looking good. Volumes up, across the board, which is really good to see. Like looking at, statistics, volume up, overall, trades are up as well. So yeah, like all the signs point towards, things going
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and on the other side of that, there's like, some big things happening with the Clarity Act. A lot of people thought it wasn't going to get passed this year, and now seems like sentiment's kind of shifting. So maybe that ends up coming into fruition here.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, the overall market cap is up 3%, back up to 2.2 trillion. Trading volume 131 billion, up 27% over the past 24 hours. The buy ratio is at 77.11 in crypto, and BTC dominance is up about 0.54%. So that's always a typical telltale that, people, institutions and whatnot are starting to aid back into Bitcoin off the bottom.
Yeah.
And rising tide lifts all boats, right? So if Bitcoin does well, everything alongside does well with it. So yeah, that's the situation we're in right now.
How we looking on memes?
Memes are looking good.
Robinhood's the clear winner right now of all these
memes,
right?
If you go look at trending, right, on Deck Screener, I'd say 60 to 70% of the tickers in trending are Robinhood tickers right now. Obviously, still some big things happening on Solana. Jimothy, back up to 21 mil. It got listed on an exchange, I believe it was a tier 1 exchange. I don't remember exactly who listed it. Was it OKX or I don't really know. But yeah, it's up 98%, back up to 21 mil on pretty decent volume, 12.2 mil in volume. You got Ansem back up to 223 mil, up another 7% today. So things still popping off on Solana. However, looking at Robinhood, that's where you're getting multiple runners. I mean, we've just been cooking over there. And if you're not taking part, we've been talking about it for a few weeks here on Reality Check. It's time to start dabbling in Robinhood because there's literal runners every day. And the thing is, you don't really have to worry. I mean, obviously there's some rug launches over there, but for the most part, you can get in a coin, sub 1 mil and just sit on it for a couple of days. And chances are it's going to 2, 3, 4X, maybe even higher, depending if it's a good narrative and a good token. You're not getting these serial bundlers like dumping on you at 200K. So it's refreshing. I also see the tech side of AI and crypto kind of coming on chain on Robinhood. It feels like there's more actual builders building over there through RWA incentivized coins and whatnot. Just feels like there's a lot of opportunity over there right now. So everybody should be taking advantage of it. Bonk just released a launch pad on Robinhood. Sushi Swap released a launch pad on Robinhood as well. So you're seeing a lot of like other chains and other kind of ecosystems starting to build on top of Robinhood. So yeah, it's just every day it gets stronger and stronger.
Yeah, the man, that's the only thing that scares me about the delay. Not delay, but I mean it's strategically being done. But we're 8 days away from the launch pad going live for Stonk Launcher. So it's like, fuck, you see Bonk, and now you said Sushi and all these other brands coming over. You would hate to see attention get taken away, because as Simple Farmer said, there's marketing, there's things that you want to do, and not just dump everything out at one time. But you also have to not get, be the last to do so. But hey, I trust the guy. He has a cadence, and we're gonna see where this ends up going. I had a question.
Yeah, I mean, currently, Pons is dominating over there right now. I mean, it ran up, it hit what, 44 mil earlier this morning, somewhere in that range.
From the follow from Vlad. I'm seeing a on Deck Screener. It looks like there was a wick up to 35.68 mil. Is where I'm seeing that was the all-time high for it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because it's showing one market cap on Deck Screener, it's showing another market cap on other platforms. So I'm not exactly sure if the FDV and the market cap are the same, or tied to the coin. I don't really know what the true market cap is, but based off of Deck Screener, it ran up to about 35 mil. But regardless, yeah, it's up 113% still on the day. Absolute cook over there. And yeah, there's going to be more competition with these launch pads. Obviously, it's still 3 weeks old, so they're trying to different launch pads are trying to establish themselves as the premier launch pad for Robinhood. Initially, it was Noxa, then there was all the drama and FUD around that, and Pons kind of took off from there. There have been other attempts from smaller kind of developers, but nothing's really taken off. I'm curious to see. Sushi Swap is doing an incentive. They said like the first token to hit a $10 million market cap, they're going to airdrop all the holders of the token Sushi, the Sushi coin, the Sushi Swap coin. So they're trying to incentivize people to start, buying tokens off of their launch pad. A lot of crazy shit happening right now as far as the race to be the best launch pad. So I'll be curious to see how things play out. But for the time being, it looks like Pons is definitely
the leader,
the front runner. Yeah.
Yeah. Where was this? Jolly said, ask Kenny, Bitcoin or ETH, which 2Xs first?
I mean, you got to go with ETH, right? Just because of the price. Now, ETH has underperformed compared to other majors over the past few years, but I like to go from 67 to 134 or 1900 to 3800 seems a lot more feasible for ETH to do the 2x than Bitcoin, although I do think Bitcoin will 2x from this point. But which one will happen first? Probably ETH, in my opinion.
I agree with you. It's lagged behind for so long that it needs to catch up. It's been pretty rough. What about on NFT side of things? How we looking over here?
Yeah, I mean, Just Tunes has been, the talk of the town. Obviously, I saw Tima's post where he said, I believe it was 22, wasn't it 22 ETH was burned trying to mint?
Yeah, bro, that was fucking nuts.
Yeah, and currently it's sitting at 0.05175. So they're sitting at $100 pre-reveal. There's been 328,000 ETH in volume or dollars in volume, on a collection that's barely 1 day old, not even 1 day old. The fact that it's done 172.5 ETH in volume, a lot of trades on it, a lot of fucking trades on it. So, I mean, look, that's encouraging, right? to see a new collection doing this type of volume. I mean, overall, relative, it's been pretty flat as far as like coins, but there's been a couple runners here and there. That one POPOP, I don't even know how you fucking say this thing. It's the one kind of Milady's derivative on Robinhood. That's up 128%, back up to 0.0459. But other than that, relatively flat. You're seeing a little bit of a bounce on these Robinhood memes. But yeah, as far as like the majors and the top collections, not too much happening over there. Pudgy Penguin sitting at 4.09. Bored Ape sitting at 8.72, but just not a whole lot of movement or volume. So we'll see how things play out.
Yeah. I know, bro. Like, it is when I sit there and look and I'm like, you know what? I want a Pudgy. And I commented even on Luca's post yesterday. Why is OpenSea loading so slow? Even when I did that yesterday, and I commented, I had people they were still commenting this morning about, they're on discount. And right now, $7,885.48. And I had this conversation with Simple Farmer. I've had this conversation with Hans. I've had this conversation with a lot of people about like the justification, the reason, the needing to buy. Oh man, I like this one right here. So cool. I don't like the red background, but it's like trying to get one of these. Is it beneficial for me as a brand? Is it beneficial for the abstract TGE when that happens? I think these things probably 3 to 4x, if not higher, when they announce abstract TGE. So
I do think from an investment standpoint and the risk to return or risk to reward, like it is pretty cheap in comparison to what it could potentially be. Obviously, we saw what happened with the Pengu airdrop. They ran up over 30 ETH, because there was a estimated allocation of how much you would get per Pudgy Penguin. Now, Luca has gone on record saying, Pudgy Penguin holders will eat off of the abstract airdrop, right? He's going to take care of the community. So that, depending on how the tokenomics work out and what type of, allocation Pudgy Penguins will get, the floor price is probably going to run up pretty nicely as we get closer to dropping abstract. Now, the question that comes to mind is, when is that going to happen? It could be 6 months, it could be a year, could be longer. Nobody really, there's no real time horizon on when abstract is going to actually launch.
Yeah.
So, is there still time to maybe get one further down the line and make other plays to build more capital? Probably so. I mean, they've been consistently in this 4 ETH range for months now.
Yeah, I mean, they're closer to the high threes right now, and it's been a minute since they've been right there. Like, they usually hover around 8,500 USD,
right?
And now closer to 7,000. Lil Pudgy's 4167. Seeing Dillo get that big win, and then he bought a Lil Pudgy. So GG's to him, and he bought a fucking dope one too. It's got a cowboy hat.
Let's go.
It's super clean. But for Biggs to be at $7,800, it's like, man, it's a lot of fucking money. I made a joke with Simple Farmer and was like, yeah, that'd be pretty dope to be able to sell one stonk broker to get a big Pudgy. And needless to say, he's like much higher. So
look, you only need a 3x on a stonk broker to do a 1-for-1 swap at this point. So
yeah, but what happens if there is a follow or a something interaction with someone, not even Vlad, just someone from the Robinhood team, and this thing did send a 30, 40, 50 mil, then how many people start listing? How many people start, doing the do to get it out there? I mean, even so, there's still only 78 of these things listed. As of today, there's about 150 more activated, there's 1558. Yesterday, there was like 1,400 activated stonk brokers. And, so we're seeing the numbers go up. There was a guy last night, Kenny. The guy burned $60,000 worth of fucking stonk broker to activate his NFTs to the max level.
Yeah, that's
60
crazy.
G's, bro.
Yeah, that's
Like,
crazy. Look, eventually he'll make that back. Now, that's all contingent on the continued volume, but he's getting the 3.33x multiplier. Is that right?
yeah. So yeah, he'll get it back eventually over time.
Right.
But 60 grand, I mean, that's a lot. But I don't know how many NFTs he actually did it with. But it says it right here. A whale burned 15 million stockbrokers, $60,000, activating 9 brokers to partner tier. His 9 seats now earn 1.7 of every clock in real stock from all protocol fees. Fucking nuts. And then they announced a new feature on the website called under the clock in. It's called Overtime. Our on-chain stock booster is officially distributing silver and oil stock tokens as an overtime bonus to activated stockbroker wallets on the Robinhood chain. More coming. So now we're getting more things dropped to us.
Wow.
Yeah, so pretty dope. I don't know what I ended up getting overnight. I'd have to go look, but Kyle, GM, sir, what is crack-a-lackin'? Let me send you that co-host invite.
Is your boyfriend's nickname Itch? God, I'm so late with that one. Oh man, sorry. That's
yeah,
I was
you
holding that in the
even
whole
said
time,
it.
dude. All chaos was breaking down here.
Yeah, you could have just said, GM, hey everyone, how you doing? Sorry, I'm having a little bit of issues, but good morning.
Oh, I could have. Yeah, hold on. Let me try again. Hold on, I'll be right back.
God. Oh, did he actually decline the co-host?
No.
Oh my God. Yeah, he did. He stepped down.
Hey,
But
GM, everyone. Hey, sorry I'm late. It's been a little chaotic in here. How we doing?
fantastic.
Hey, Cal.
Doing fantastic.
Okay, I'm about to piss G's off.
You fucking are. Like now I'm all fucking like all fucked up. Don't even know which way to go here. So yeah. But anyways, Kenny, we were talking about this last night. The wrecked markets that they had just launched yesterday. There was 250 like Genesis OG spots, and you were able to do this by paying $799, and in return, you get essentially one-on-one, not really one-on-one, but you get exclusive access to OSF. You get 100% trading. You see every position, you see every entry, like live updates 24/7. Pretty fucking wild, especially getting access to the mind of one of the, I think one of the best traders in the space for $799. And then you actually get 6.9 billion wrecked vested over 12 months back to you, which is the same price. Currently, it was actually a little bit more. You got that money back in rec token vested over 12 months, and 50% off Rect Energy and any merch on their website. So, like, pretty fucking wild. And even last night, there was still like 40 spots open, but it's sold out now.
Yeah, it sold out in less than a day. And look, Ovi's a fucking G, right? Like he's one of the best traders out there. And to have direct access to him through a Discord channel for essentially free, because you pay $700, right, or $800, but you get it all back in Rect token, right? So you're essentially, it's really more so of just like a down payment that will get paid back to you over the course of the year. On top of it, you get access to his trading strategy and what he's doing over there. And look, he raised over $200,000, didn't keep a penny of it. It all goes right back into the Rex coin, which is, legendary. So like, if you're part of that community, you fucking, I mean, he's just, Obi's great, man. And he is a top trader. I mean, the guy on OpenSea Mobile, he's a top 5 trader over the past week. He's got his Pawns bag is like $70,000. He made a nice investment into that. He's in Cash Cat as well. He was up like $40,000 on Cash Cat, I think, off the bottom. So I mean, he's a great trader, very technical, and yeah, I mean, they're doing good things over there in the Rex community, and that's just going to bolster the confidence on the Rex coin, which I do think is going to make a a big comeback over the course of the year.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. I mean, bro, that was a smooth move to get into that. Will they open it up to 250, above 250? I probably so. Obviously they didn't want a huge crowd in there. But yeah, man, pretty impressive to see that sell out. So good stuff happening there.
Yeah, and again, none of the money is going to him. It's like all going right back into the rec chart.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. And then there's other people. I heard a crazy story about a guy named Ansem who had a subscription on his Twitter page that was $12 a month. And it is now $200 a month to subscribe to Ansem.
Fucking wild. Insane, bro. When I seen that come across and it was $200, I'm like, what justifies paying Ansem $200 a month and he doesn't even do anything with his subscribers? Like, it blows my mind. I was really surprised by that.
You see what I'm saying? Like the different approach. Yeah. Ovi is charging $800 that you're going to get back in rec token, right? And you get access to all his setups and everything like that. Ansem, who's made $1.4 million in a week off of creator fees, and is up massively on his token, instead of like demonetizing it and trying to make it easier for people to subscribe to him, decides to 10x, 15x his price, almost 20x his price, to subscribing to him, which I think is a pretty shady move in my personal opinion, especially when you've made so much off of creator fees over the past few weeks. It's a little shady to me, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Unless he's planning on doing something pretty big, and then
maybe if he does the airdrop to those people, who knows? Yeah, I don't know.
Either that, or he's planning on, using all those funds and then just buying and burning token with it, or using it to do buybacks and burns or whatever.
Yeah, but how's that beneficial to a subscriber if they don't own the Ansem token?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, but yeah, I don't know.
You've been a subscriber. What type of information or
nothing?
There's
literally nothing. I did it to try and get his attention for the website that I had made. Got zero fucking attention, never any acknowledgement, which is fine. The guy gets thousands and thousands of DMs and messages, so I'm not going to complain about it.
For sure.
But I'm also not going to keep spending my time pushing it and building anything for it. I just kind of fucking shut it down. And I obviously canceled the fucking sub. It was only $12 or $10. And so I canceled immediately when I seen that. I'm like, you
don't want to pay $200 a month?
Fuck that, bro. Yeah. So I just don't I don't see it. I don't see it going well. The OV approach was the best way. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. I did put a tweet out up top. If you do not have access to the OpenSea mobile app, please comment in that OpenSea tweet that's pinned it to the top. I have a few codes left. Kenny, do you have codes left or no?
No, I gave them all mine out.
Okay. Well, then I have a few left. I think I've already given away one, and but I do have more to give out. So if you do not have access to that, make sure you drop a comment, and I'm gonna pick a few people to get those codes to, because the app is really, really. How much do you use that app now, Kenny?
80 to 90% of the time on my trades. As of right now, I still do a little bit of stuff with MetaMask, but for the most part, since I've been trading Robinhood, and I still trade some on my MetaMask as well, but for the most part, I've been doing a lot of it in the embedded wallet that they give you on EBM, because there's literally zero transaction fees. OpenSea is doing zero transaction fees on any coin swap. So you can trade in and out of stuff without having to pay any fees. On top of it, with MetaMask, you have to pay, or you have to wait to, and confirm. And then because it's EVM, it takes 10, 20, 30 seconds for a transaction to go through. It's instantaneous if you're using the embedded wallet, and there's no transaction fees. So, it's easy access to Robinhood. as well as they've integrated a lot of social features. So very similar to FOMO app in the sense of you can go follow somebody, and there's great people on there. You know, Kaleo's on there, Wizard of Soho, Crooked Flips, Zach Brenner, like really good traders. And you can follow them and you can put noties on for them. So anytime they actually buy a token, you can get a notification on your phone that so-and-so just bought this token. And then you can do your research from there. So they're taking the social aspect of FOMO as far as like being able to see what people are trading, to get early access to trades, like as soon as they make them, you know? So, I mean, it's come a long ways. Obviously it was an NFT platform forever, but it's really evolved into this kind of like all-in-one trading platform. And because of the easy, you know, access to Robinhood, obviously over the past couple of weeks, we've had a lot more platforms, FOMO, GMGN, you know, you've had more platforms integrating Robinhood, even Pump Fund, you know, but from a standpoint of, you know, they're doing a great job of like the social side of it and being able to follow people and see what they're trading. It's been a lot of fun and it's very easy to use, obviously on mobile. So yeah, I've been having a ball using it, and I've been using it probably 80% of my trades I've been doing on OpenSea lately.
Nice. Yeah, it is. It's a really, really good app. So like I said, if somebody needs one of the codes and you don't have access, make sure you just drop a comment and I will get a couple of people hooked up. Some other news. Kaido tweeted yesterday, they said this week they have a video with whatever it is underneath the fucking sheet. Looks like it's, I mean, guess the Kaido logo, but looks like they're about to start sending something out again. We're going to see what happens. We know Zeet is out. Wallchain, I still think Wallchain doesn't even have their, let me see if they even have their X account back. I don't even think so. No, they don't. Yeah. Only thing they have is that Quack Research, which is Wallchain Community Update. So it's going to be interesting to see what what Kaido is dropping. I know we talked about this yesterday with Zeet. 2 tournaments have ended. That is the Pumpcade and Offshore. It shows that the details are in the rewards stage. Showed that they were going to be distributed yesterday. I would imagine we'll see some tweets from the team today. So for all the people that are asking me in DMs, when do we get paid? When do we get paid? I don't know. Not really sure. But if you ever do want to talk Zeet or join my squad, please jump in the Reality Check Discord. Currently in there having a conversation with Dejani while we host the space. But yeah, Pumpcade Offshore ended. The only other one up right now is Vault 777. So make sure you join the Fogo Cheeses squad. We should take this one clearly number 1 spot. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you, this is based on the activity and the task that you are completing within the tournaments. If you just sign up and you don't use the squad leader's referral code, you're missing out. You're not helping the squad. If you sign up and you're not, and then you don't do anything at all, you're not helping the squad. So it's imperative that you are actually completing the task, and the task are what's going to get you more rewards, especially if you hold the creator's card. So you want to go in, you want to complete all of these tasks. Like I know some of these and I'm looking at it and it's like, you know, wager $1,000 total. This is volume, guys. So it doesn't take a lot to create volume. If you've traded on perps or anything like that, it's the same principle. So make sure you get over, use the code as a tweet pinned at the top. This one is another $20,000 prize pool with 125,000 ticker vault. And there's going to be multiple seasons on vault, and you do not want to miss out on this. Tons of games, tons of different things you can do over here. Live table games. Kenny, I'm going to be streaming some vault stuff, and we're going to be doing some blackjack tournaments with actually maybe even a few of the team members. So we're going to be inviting people to play in those tournaments. It's not really tournaments. It's going to be a matter of like who gets to the table first. And but it's going to be whatever you can come and play with. You got $20, $100. So I'm going to take all your money, Kenny, and some blackjack. Even though I suck ass at blackjack, but either way.
Yeah, that's wishful thinking, brother.
I know. Either way, make sure you get signed up over there and start earning. Because, bro, where is Kaido's token at right now?
I think it's back up to $1, actually.
Yeah, it's been 98 cents. This thing's been ripping. And look at this trend up, bro. Like, I mean, the bottom was 40, so it's a smooth 2x right now.
Yeah, just over the past few days, really.
Yeah. So something is definitely coming from Kaido. What it's going to be, I don't know. There's rumors of a second airdrop.
Well, I also heard rumors of another unlock, which I think somebody was trolling. But I saw somebody say, like, why are they cramming this up? Are they about to do another unlock on tokens? So
maybe.
Who knows? Maybe get people to FOMO in and then fucking dump on them. Who knows?
Maybe
I don't
so.
really know.
Yeah, neither do I. But it's going to be interesting to see. I think they're going to end up probably doing the same thing that Zeet's doing. I think Zeet showed their cards. They showed people how the on-chain metrics work. And people are going to try and, they're going to try and emulate that. And every single thing with Zeet is either a on-chain transaction, okay, or the content itself is only allowed to be done on channels other than X. They don't want content on X. They are staying clearly away from fucking any X policy violations where they don't get in trouble. And that's why I like the Zeke guys, Pons, Tolly, Scotty, like, bro, these guys are building like a really, really dope, deep system. It's just a matter of like the creator economy and how do you get those creators to come back to this? Even Kaido, how do they get creators to get activated again to get into these things? Because people are afraid. People are afraid, bro. You just seen all these X accounts got suspended.
What was up with that?
It was a lot of people that were doing violations of policy, bro. They don't even want you putting tweets out that are like, follow me and I'll follow you back. They don't want baity tweets like that. They want good content. So the algorithm is now picking up people that are constantly doing these engagement farming posts, and they're suspending their accounts. Like Whatever Man was suspended, and he ended
really?
Oh yeah, but he got his account back.
I know Academy got it suspended too, and he all he posted about his NFTs for the most part.
I know. I don't even know if he got his account back.
No, I saw a post this morning. He did.
Oh, he did. Nice, yeah. Nice.
And didn't Walls get his, or did Walls, or am I wrong on
that? No, I don't know. Walls this to the stage. Fucking, there was nothing even on the stream for fucking, let me look and see. Yeah, the whole stream went fucking down. Yeah, offers on stock, that's a risk. Yeah. All right, Kenny, what else are we missing here, bro?
I think we covered pretty much anything trending over the past 24 hours.
Yeah. I was looking at Hans's comments on stockbrokers floor price 1.35 ETH.
Still doing great. Fucking amazing, man.
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, really good. It's all an attention thing. So it's like, staying active. The community's really active on the timeline. So yeah, I mean, it's a matter of like what's coming next and what can Simple Farmer do to keep attention on the token. Coming up with cool shit, and people are obviously people are obviously believing in the value that's coming back to them. Now, either way, while the price goes down or the price goes up, even if the price is going down, there's still trading volume, which means that there's still fucking fees accruing, and people are able to still collect rewards. Is it as strong as it was on launch? No, obviously not. But that's the thing. We talked about that, right? Was, you're only going to get as so much as the volume and the flywheels are flying. So,
right.
Yeah.
But because of the, VDEX coming and the launch pad, obviously I think, Simple Farmer will continue to innovate and build cool stuff around the product. There's going to be multiple revenue streams coming back towards the token. So, it's still got plenty of upside, in my opinion.
Yeah. Tell me what you make of this, Kenny. Simple Farmer quote tweeted a holder named Ty, and Ty said, just LP'd stockbroker against NVIDIA on Robinhood app, on Robinhood's chain. This makes Real Stockbroker the first ever NFT paired to stock tokens by LP. Stoked to see what fees are generated. So what do you make of that?
I mean, I think it's cool. I think it's cool that you can do that. And yeah, we'll see how it plays out for him. But I mean, just the fact that you can do that now, through Robinhood is pretty awesome. There's a lot of DeFi opportunities that are going to pop up on the Robinhood chain, as well as, just trading coins and whatnot. So yeah, it feels refreshing. Robinhood just feels refreshing right now because, obviously there's memes over there, but there's a lot of cool tech being built over there. Wirebot, I talked about it yesterday. We talked about it yesterday here at 1.5. I talked about how they're launching a prediction market. You can launch a ticker. It's kind of like a banker bot from Base, but for Robinhood. I mean, the shit just hit 3 mil. It went from 1.5 to 3 mil. That was 2x overnight. And there's just, their dev is cracked. He's shipping stuff left and right over there. So, a lot of, builders building some really cool shit on Robinhood right now. And it's refreshing because, we needed a change of scene. I felt like, in my opinion, from what we've had for the past couple of years, which is mostly just pump fund for the most part. Although Pump Fund did just announce they're doing this boost. Did you see this tweet that just came out a few minutes ago?
From Pump Fund? Yeah, I got it pulled up on the stream. You want to go? Yeah. You want to go through it real quick?
Well, yeah, they're basically using the dead LP liquidity to inject back into coins, which is a pretty cool initiative. So it's called the boost mode, and essentially what it's going to do, it's going to take that dead money, which they said is over $1 million a year. I think
$100 million in liquidity.
$100 million a year. And re-inject it into coins like through TWAPs.
Yeah. So right here it says, going forward, Boost re-injects that liquidity via buyback and burns for 5 minutes after every single migration. The user trading experience remains unchanged. Boost is a complete win-win. So there you go. It says, how does it work? Historically, every token sacrificed 20% of liquidity upon migration. something we call dead liquidity, meaning even when every trader sells their token, their holdings, some liquidity is stuck in the LP forever. Boost mode utilizes dead liquidity by re-injecting that capital. 17.6 SOL for SOL pairs, $2,516 for USDC pairs over a 5-minute period post-migration. Upon every TWAP purchase, tokens are automatically burned. So there you go. That's pretty good.
Which is pretty cool. I mean, I think it's going to help definitely, with their trenches over there, because, a lot of problems with prompt fund is just like the lack of liquidity in some of these pools. And, it keeps whales away from it because, the slippage, you get nailed on slippage, and, there's just not enough liquidity for a whale who wants to come in, throw $100,000 in on a coin. They're going to get slippage.
Yeah.
And it's just, there's too much of an impact. So this should help some. It's good to see that they're consciously trying to make things better for pump fund. I mean, initially, and I think the reason they're doing this right now is because of Robinhood chain. They implemented the Robinhood chain through pump fund. Now they're doing this boosted because they're losing out a lot of volume to Robinhood right now, and they realize it. So now they're being forced to try and make some innovative changes to keep the attention on pump fund. I don't think they did this. I don't think if Robinhood chain was out, they would have really pushed this as quickly as they have. But because they're losing a lot of volume to Robinhood right now, I think they're trying to figure out ways to kind of bring people back to the soul trenches,
Yeah. DeJohnny's not in here, but he's probably creaming in his pants because Scotty replied and is going to give his PFP an update. That'd be so funny if he just changed it to a big dick. One seat. Oh my God. It's like
Scotty is legit enough of a troll to do something like that.
I know.
You might send him a DM real quick.
I know. Change it. Oh my God. Is there any other listeners? Scotty, if that's you down in the other listeners, bro, you got to troll DeJohnny for like a week and just change his fucking PFP to something else. Scotty's got an orange background. Pretty interesting there to see an orange background on his bear. I like it. Going cheese mode is what I'm gonna say he's doing. So
what is he about to launch ordinals or something?
I guess fucking Barris is migrating to fucking we're ordinals now, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, both of you.
Bitcoin
Stop
bears
it right now.
Bitcoin bears. Let's
Stop
go. That. I like it. Kenny, I seen this other project called hood.rich. Have you seen this?
It sounds familiar. I think I came across that ticker. Yeah. What's up?
Boxes by Hoodrich just dropped on Robinhood chain. Stock tokens, gold, watches, and grails. Open a box, stash it, sell it back, or ship it.
Looks like a gotcha on Robinhood.
A gotcha on Robinhood, yeah. Hood.rich. There is a token, first RWA platform on here. But yeah, oh wow, look at this. Stash, sell, or ship. Open a box for $5. And yeah, I mean, there's one piece. I'm doing a little practice thing here. This is a demo, so seeing what the fuck. Oh my God, that was bright. What did I get here? 2083 rich, which I don't know. How much is that? How much, what is this token at?
The ticker's rich.
I don't know what the fuck the ticker is. Hold on, let me go back to it here. The ticker is, I don't fucking see. Yeah, ticker G Rich, I guess. Oh no, it's ticker Rich. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, Bitman tweeted about it on the 20th. So yeah, ticker Rich. And this was devved by Scotty. There's the tweet right here from Bitman saying that he found out it's built by the trusted dev at Scotty B. Mitch. So the whole website and I guess all the tech behind it. So yeah, I didn't know what, I mean, it's the first fucking RWA platform on Robinhood. It's got to be an undervalued token, right?
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah. I mean, if it does volume, definitely.
Hold on. I'm gonna copy the fucking contract. I want to go look at and see what this thing's doing. And no, I have no money in this. I ain't paid to bring this shit up. I was just curious of if you had seen it. Rich is sitting at 184K market cap. So it looks like it launched. And I mean, there's like big wicks up to 1 mil, but yeah, it looks like it was like 800K. Like, I mean, bro, is it worth just throwing like $100 at this and just letting it sit there in case it runs?
If you want to, yeah. I mean, it's pretty low market cap, so can't go down too much further than this. But
hey, if it's down 90%, it can go down another 90%, right, Kyle?
That is true.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see what this comes about. We'll keep an eye on it. But anyways, all right, cool. I know you have a doctor's appointment to get to. We have other shit to get done. Anyways, but do you have anything else to get off your chest today?
No, that's it.
Okay. Kyle, you got anything else, bro? I don't think he does. He's not very locked in today. All right, cool. Either way, we'll be back tomorrow at 11:30. Remember, Wednesdays are 11:30. If that changes, I have a team meeting always at 11 on Wednesdays. So if something changes, just set a reminder when I put the Spaces link out, and you will know what time to show the fuck up. But either way, appreciate everybody watching on YouTube, X, Kick, and Abstract. Go check out rcweb3.xyz. You can find all the official links there. You can come join us in Discord. And we're usually hanging out in VC most days. So if you were locked in and paying attention, you would have got Stonk Brokers at $10 just by being here and showing up. So either way, everybody have a fantastic day, and we will be back tomorrow. Peace.
Bye, buddy.